Good morning, everybody. Wednesday, the 19th of July, and today we've got something a little different. We're announcing the consolidation of Redcastle. So we're not going to talk about Sunday Creek, which remains our clear focus with 4 drill rigs operating and a fantastic discovery there. Redcastle is a project that we put 15 holes into when it was owned by Mawson. It's 17 kilometres of mined veins immediately along strike from Costerfield, which is one of the 3 operating gold mines here in Victoria. It's about 2 kilometres north. It's essentially the mine extensions of Costerfield. Now, within that field, we had 99% of the area, but there was one small prospecting license that sat inside, and I think you can just see it out here, within our EL, our exploration license, and that's called the Laura prospecting license, and that was drilled by third parties over the last couple of years, and what they managed to do was actually what we didn't manage to do in the initial drilling at Redcastle. We hit gold in every hole, but they hit gold at extremely high grades, and not only 1 or 2, but they hit multiple holes. They drilled 16 holes, and most of those holes hit very high grades. I mean, the highlight was 0.1 meters at 743 grams gold equivalent. What was made up of 704 grams gold and 24.7% antimony. So this is an antimony rich system, gold predominant, but the antimony like we see at Sunday Creek. But there's multiple holes that go 20 to 40 grams. Very thin intersections, but continuous, but very consistent with Costerfield style mineralization, where they mine on average about 0.3 to 0.4 meters wide. The structures are consistent but thin, and that's the secret to this gold field, this epizonal gold field, very similar in style, manifesting itself a little bit differently than Sunday Creek or Fosterville. And very consistent with the high grades that were mined here during the 1800s. It was one of the earlier mine fields because it was so high grade. So this opportunity allows us to consolidate. We have a drill discovery now to drill from and into. So the prospecting license is a small part of the larger exploration license, but in exploration, you want to start with something, start with grade and drill beyond it. And we've got 17 kilometres now to drill into to allow us to build another project of scale for Southern Cross. We acquired this project for $300,000 cash, which is less than the cost of the drilling that went in over the last few years and made that drill discovery. So it was a rapid fire way to empower the Redcastle license, if you like, and allow us to focus there and bring drill rigs back to Redcastle with clear focus targeting grade at Laura and beyond, as I said. So the next steps here are to drill. At the moment, we're currently focused at Sunday Creek. Defocusing from Sunday Creek is not what we're going to do. 4 rigs drilling there. But in time and over the next months to the rest of the year, we'll look at prioritising some of this Redcastle area and expanding upon those very high grade drill results that we have now acquired and working to bring a second project along in parallel, but not losing focus at Sunday Creek. Southern Cross started its life looking for epizonal deposits in Victoria. Epizonal deposits, as most of you probably understand by now, are a very different style of gold than traditionally been found in Victoria. The mesozonal styles that are Ballarat and Bendigo that produced 80 million ounces and really are globally significant, but in a modern day sense, they're nuggety and hard to explore. The epizonal deposits were really hit their power band only in the last 5 or 6 years when Fosterville started to find these extremely high grades at depth. I should say that our Redcastle permits abut the Fosterville, Agnico Eagle exploration permits, and they abut the Costerfield exploration permits as well. So we're right in that sweet spot. This is the style of gold we're looking for. And of course, it's very high grade and can transition to even higher grades at depth. And one other key aspect about this discovery is that it sits beneath an IP anomaly that we defined that extends over 1.3 kilometers, and these very high grade hits at Laura sit above that. So in context and in style, this is a very important discovery, and we're in the business of discovery. So focus and strategy is very important. So that's Sunday Creek, but bringing along another project at a lower level with some very high grades is also appealing, and we believe can create significant shareholder value.